Mama put me on.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2022. As I've been mentioning that I wanted to bring you guys more into my world, and by that I meant that I want to bring you more into my fitness world. If you are a OG subscriber on my channel, you'll notice that I have been bringing you guys along to the gym and talking about the gym a lot on my channel. I wanted to share with you 10 things that I wish I knew before I started my fitness journey. Number 1, healthy food can make you fat if you eat excessive amounts. When I started my fitness journey, I quit a lot of things cold turkey, and I essentially thought, if I eat foods that are labeled healthy, then I don't have to worry about what they do to my body because they're healthy for me. And little did I know that that was the fastest way for me to go from almost underweight to entirely overweight. Number 2, you don't have to cut out all carbs out of your diet. See, the thing about carbs is they're not as bad as the reputation which precedes them. Most of the time, people overeat carbs and they eat simple carbs as opposed to complex carbs, whereas your body functions and digests and uses complex carbs more effectively than it uses simple carbs. Simple carbs are the ones that cause you to gain body fat, and complex carbs are actually used to help your body to function well. So despite popular opinion, you do need carbs. Number 3, popcorn has no significant nutritional value. So right throughout my fitness journey, I became very fond of popcorn. I still am fond of popcorn. Like, I just know better, but I still am fond of popcorn. But I started using popcorn as a healthy snack, but then I would have excessive amounts of it, which obviously caused weight gain because popcorn is essentially just a whole bunch of carbs and nothing else but carbs. And I mean, it is a healthier snack, but if I'm eating 4 or 5 packs of popcorn, I might as well be eating a packet of chips, you know? So I know how to do the math now. Number 4, cardio can cause more damage than good. This was something that I didn't go into it with the intention of, oh, I want to lose weight, let me do cardio. I just went into the gym and it seemed like cardio was curated for women. So I started running, I ran outside, I ran on the treadmill, I was on the stepper every day, I was on the elliptical, I was on the bike, I did dance cardio. There is no type of cardio that I didn't do during those times. And looking back now I know why I didn't progress as quickly and as much as I should have in terms of building my muscles, because I was doing so much cardio. Number 5, your upper body needs love too. I wish I'd known this, because when I went into the gym and I got into weight training, eventually I got over the cardio, I got into weight training and I only focused on my lower body for the longest time ever. Like, I think for a good year, I only focused on my lower body. And the thing is, when you build muscles, it's all about balance, ladies. You're not going to have buff arms or look like a man from training upper body 2 to 3 times in a week. Instead, you're going to have a balanced physique. And actually, I learned so much after beginning to train my upper body. We're not all genetically gifted with a small waist, but you can create the illusion of a small waist by building your back and your legs. Would you know that if you were anti-building your upper body? No, you wouldn't. Number 6, the number on the scale has nothing to do with what you look like. I learned this the hard way. Well, I wouldn't say it's the hard way, but normally when you lose weight, you expect to see the number on the scale go down, right? Wrong. If you are doing what I did, which was building muscle as well as trying to lose fat at the same time, the number on the scale doesn't change. However, your body composition does change. And if you don't know what body composition means, comment down below and I'll do a whole video about it. Number 7, bodybuilding has a bikini division. I wanted to do bodybuilding from early days when I started weightlifting, and in my head I always thought that I would have to do women's bodybuilding. So that's like the most muscular division in female bodybuilding, and I always pictured myself as that's what I have to look like or become. And because of that, I kind of shied away from it, because I won't lie, I was a typical girl, and I used to kind of look down on muscles on women. And every time I envisioned being a female bodybuilder, I did not think it would be what I do now, and I did not picture someone who looks like me. So long story short, don't judge a sport by its cover. You don't know how many divisions can be in it. Number 8, there is a profession that enables you to spend the entire day at the gym. Now, little did I know, you could be self-employed and still be a personal trainer and spend the entire day at the gym. I wish I knew this when I started my fitness journey, because I would have just worked towards becoming a personal trainer. I mean, I love gym loves me, I love weights love me. Why not be in the gym all the time? But anyway, number 9, you should love your body first, then change it. I learned this the hard way in 2019 when I had gained so much weight. And for the first time, I looked at my body and I decided that I was not going to go and change it or go into wanting to change it because I hated it. But instead, I loved my body for what it provided for me. And I loved it for what it does for me, keeping me alive every day. Once I loved my body, it became so simple for me to actually start losing weight and start going to the gym and start eating better. It did take a bit longer to correct my portions, but eventually I got it right. Number 10, food doesn't have to rule your world. The joys. It only clicked in my head towards the end of 2021 that food doesn't have to be my entire world. Now, I'm not going to dwell too much into the topic, but prior to the end of 2021, food used to be my escape. I would binge eat a lot. Minor inconvenience, binge eat. Disappointing news, binge eat. Sad, binge eat. Depressed, binge eat. Happy, binge eat. Bored, binge eat. And the story goes on in some sort of way like that. I'm not saying that I'm done with binge eating, but I'm not saying that I'm not done. But I'm just saying that I know better. Food doesn't have to rule your world. You are in control, and the less restrictions and the less things you cut out, the less likely you'll be to binge. And those are the 10 things I wish I knew before I started my fitness journey. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you loved it and that you will like it. Leave a comment down below, and that you'll subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. 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 Yeah, baby. Woo!
Mama put me on. Mama put me